In New Jersey, hundreds of Indian Americans showcased their solidarity as well as support for Black lives by marching at Oak Tree Road. Many spoke to ITV Gold on the importance of Indian American communities supporting the Black community and its important causes. Let's take a look.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No Floyd! Floyd! Breonna! Taylor! Breonna! Taylor! Breonna! Taylor! Breonna! Taylor! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No racist! Police! No racist! Police! No racist! Police!
Well, we just wanted to organize this march and vigil for the Black lives that have been lost due to police brutality and just white violence. The Edison community is majorly an Indian and South Asian community, and this was the best way to show our solidarity.
The reason why I'm here today is to show support for the Black Lives Matter movement and the protests. It's extremely important, one, as a society, but what most people don't realize is that it happens to be happening right here on Oak Tree Road. And Oak Tree Road, specifically for this movement, is very historical. If you go back to Edison's history and you go back 10, 15, 20 years, and Edison, use of force issues related to the police department is something that we as a community also faced. It's something that we dealt with and overcame successfully. The reason why this is so important is because now we can actually say that, one, Edison itself is a very diverse community. We have every single demographic present, every single economic demographic present, and we've overcame use of force issues specifically in our town. It's important to show solidarity that we should be a model not just for other towns neighboring, but also America. We have the right, everyone should be heard, everyone should be protected, and we should live and stand by one community.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! No justice? No peace! No justice? No peace! No justice? No peace! No justice? No peace! Sandra! Blair! Sandra! Blair! Sandra! Blair! Blair!
Hello, my name is Samuel Marshall, and I've lived in Edison, New Jersey for most of my life, and I'm here on Oak Tree Road in support of the Black Lives Matter movement and to help continue the fight for justice that African Americans across the country have been fighting for the past few weeks now. But really, what I definitely want to call attention to is that it's a fight for justice that's been going on for definitely more than the past 2 weeks. It's really been a fight that's been over 400 years long. And more than anything else, I just want to be here to honor and pay respect to all the different people who have come before me to allow me the freedom and opportunity to stand here today and to honor their memory, both those like George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, whose lives were taken by systematic police violence, and also those whose names you're not allowed to know, those who died on the Middle Passage on the way to this country, those who died fighting for their right to vote, for their right to fair treatment throughout the society.
Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
So I wanted to say that it's really important to support Black Lives Matter because everyone should be treated equally and no one should be considered less.
No one should have to go through this again, and I think it's really important that everyone should take at least some time of their day to show some support and come to these protests.
Yeah, if you can't protest, there are many other ways you can sign petitions, so just try to do your best.
Hi, we're trying to raise awareness about the rampant systemic racism in this country. It's gone way too far. Black people have been dealing with this crap for 400 years now. Since 1619 to 2020, it's getting ridiculous. Abolish the police and abolish prisons. Thank you.
Your name?
Oh, my name's Layla.
Spell. this community is the Black Wall Street of the Indian community. You know what I mean? This is their Tulsa. This is what has become about because of the civil rights movement. You know,
we've experienced racism here for a very long time because before that, this used to be a community filled with Italians, and we kind of took over.
Yeah, and there were a lot of white supremacists in this town before, you know, the Indian community came over. Yeah, they did. And, you know, it's a good thing, though, in my opinion. You know, the town's booming, property values have increased dramatically. You know, the school system's now top 25 in the state.
Stevens is one of the best schools in the country.
Yep. And it's all because, really, of the Indian Asian community, and that's something that needs to be said.
And I'm very proud to be from Oak Tree Road today because, as we can see, they all stand with every community. We're always open to equality for all, especially Black Lives Matter, because that's something we really are stressing today.
We really condemn what has happened for the blacks, and we want the equal treatment for black and white people in America, because America is for everyone, and it is an immigrant country, so it should be for all. Thank you.
Black Lives Matter is not a moment, it is a movement. Growing up black is not a temporary thing. You don't get to choose when you wish to be black. Your skin always shows it. Growing up black is having to be everyone's advocate because you know what it feels like to be alienated, but people rarely being yours in return. Growing up black is having to relearn all the history in your textbook because writers thought it was more fit to say that Rosa Parks was tired than to say that the civil rights bus movement was preordained, organized, and planned. Growing up black is walking into a store and the store owner following you around because they think you're going to steal. Growing up as a black woman is having to constantly monitor your hairstyles out of fear that someone else will deem your fro unprofessional. Growing up black is tiring. If you're tired of wearing your mask that restricts you every day, then you could not imagine the life of wearing a permanently placed mask forced on you to police you and keep you silently in line. That is what growing up black feels like. Growing up black is not a temporary thing, and neither is the respect that black lives deserve. Black lives will matter now, forever, and again in the afterlife. With that being said, it is not enough for you to fight yesterday. You must advocate for us every day, and we must wake up every day and fight for ourselves, whether we want to or not. As a reminder, it is not enough to not be racist. We need you to be anti-racist.
I know that's right.
We need you to advocate for us the way that you would want for yourselves. If this moment in time makes you uncomfortable, good. Being here today is a choice. Every day of my life is filled with uncomfortable experiences, and I do not get to check out and simply give a disregard the way that they do the black lives in this country.
Yeah!
Black Lives Matter is not a chant, it is a lifestyle.